Hi, everyone. I'm back again. It's a marathon day here at Captivating Compass on Homeschool Travel Learn, and we're talking all about products that are in the Build Your Bundle sale this year. I have Gena Mayo with me today, and she is over at Music in Our Homeschool.
That's right.
And Gena, welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us, you have, I think, two products in the Build Your Bundle sale. So tell us about what you have, and I'm getting a lot of feedback. Are you getting feedback?
Oh, I'm not. Hopefully it's not me.
I
Sorry.
don't know what it is. No, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just in my ears. Anyhow,
Okay.
we'll put that aside and hope for the best. I'm going to turn off my Facebook. See if that does it. Okay. So tell us about the products that you have and about Music in Our Homeschool and what we have at Build Your Bundle.
Yes. So I have two products. One is in the main bundles. It's in the elementary number 1, or you could build a bundle with it. It's called A Folk Song a Week. So that one's specifically for elementary kids. And then my other product is a premium product because it's an online course. And it is in, so you have to click on premium products to find it, and it will be 50% off because all of those courses and memberships are 50% off. And that one is called Music Appreciation of the Romantic Era for High Schoolers.
Awesome. I love your courses.
Thank you.
My son is doing the Shakespeare one right now. Oh. My daughter she started at the beginning of the year, the medieval one. And they are so good. And while they're not difficult, they can be. You can scale them for wherever the kids are at, whether for their interest or their musical passion or lack thereof. Right. Or if you're just going for, that broad understanding and appreciation rather than, the skill and perfection of an instrument or those kind of things. So, so tell us what kind of music is in the Romantic Era course.
Okay, so that particular course, the Romantic Era, is the 1800s.
Right.
And so I focused mostly on Western music. So it's music from Europe and America for that course. And I made it at a high school level so that older students could use it for high school credit.
Right.
Now, I personally have taught it to younger kids. Like you said, you can scale things up and down. And so I just simplified it a bit, didn't play all the music for the younger kids and used it for them too. But it definitely can be used for high school credit. And what it does is it starts with, I have it over here so I can get some of these particular composers. So there's composers that you've probably heard of, like Schubert and Mendelssohn and Chopin, Wagner, Strauss, and then there's some American ones that are a little less common, Stephen Foster, and let's see, who else do I have here? Amy Beach and Edward McDowell. So there's 36 different lessons, and you're listening to you're learning about the composer, you're listening to the music, and all of the videos are right there in the course. So you don't have to click out other places to find things. And what I did that I think makes it much more engaging, especially for students that maybe this isn't their passion, is the videos often have an orchestra playing it. So you could see the instruments playing the music, or the choir, or the person on stage singing the operatic song, or a scene from an operetta, like Gilbert and Sullivan. So it makes it much more fun than just having to listen to the music. Like I had to do when I was a music major in college. Listen to it. So so I think it's really a fun course. It's one of my favorites that I've written because I love the music. It's just there's Tchaikovsky.
It's a great era. It's a great era for music.
Gorgeous music.
And it really, I love it too. I love that one, especially along with the medieval one, but this one especially because it has such a European influence. And so it is one of those pieces of school that you can really tie into if you are aspiring or planning on going to Europe for vacation, or they're planning on attending school or some type of program or anything where they'll be in Europe. It's so foundational to trips like that. Whether they are with a choir, like was it last year that you did a choir tour with a group of kids? Yes. And so things like that, the opportunities that come along for our homeschoolers when they have that extra bit of education in this regard, where it's about famous people, famous places, and the icons of the 1800s, that's music and that's theater. And those kind of things, and literature too. But when it comes to the music, then you get to see those magnificent buildings, and you get to go in and hear the music then too, played by others. And it just brings it all to life. And, I know my kids, after doing some of your courses, I'll be hearing, I'll say something like, why is it so quiet in there? Because, typically if you have a boy doing schoolwork, it's generally not really quiet all the time, right? Shouldn't be, probably. And he's like, Mom, I'm okay. I'm listening to, and he'll tell somebody or something. It's like, oh, right. Okay, go back to that then.
That's great.
So the kids are really enjoying it. And so the courses are set up, and correct me if I'm wrong, the courses are set up for the kids to enter in and do them. And they're pretty much open and go for the kids. So there's not so much planning and putting together and necessarily printing and leading and directing for the parent, especially for the high school ones, right?
Especially those 3 high school music appreciation courses. So you mentioned medieval, I call it Middle Ages through Classical era. So that one, and this Romantic era. And then after it, if you're going in chronological order, it's the 20th century music appreciation. All 3 of those are just self-paced and easy for the kids to do by themselves.
Right. And I can attest to that. They totally have enjoyed going through them, to the point that I'm like, are you really doing it? I hear nothing, and they're like, Mom, I'm doing it. And then I'll hear them humming a tune, later. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. You are doing it. That's great. so good. And then the younger one, the folk songs one, let's go back to that one. Tell me a little bit about that one, because that one is in a bundle. So it has a different price and discount and all that kind of stuff than the premium products.
So if you get it within the elementary #1 bundle, it's with some other products, and then you just pay the one set price for that bundle.
Right.
Or if you want to just pick and choose different things from the entire set of Build Your Bundle products, you put it into your cart, and then it will give you a specific discount depending on how much you put in your cart.
Right.
So it depends on how much you buy as to what the discount would be.
Yeah, definitely.
But originally, it is priced at $22.
Okay.
And it's a PDF curriculum. Okay. And it has 30, it's called a folk song a week, because I did 36 different songs that you would learn with your kids. And it's songs that I tried to pick and choose from different types of music. So there's rounds like Frères Jacques and Make New Friends. There's songs that have historical significance, like Erie Canal and The Drinking Gourd. There's some really classic fun songs that maybe you'll remember from your past or your grandparents know, like Bicycle Built for Two.
Yeah.
Let's see. Songs from other countries like Kookaburra. Okay. Scarborough Fair from England, and Shenandoah from Virginia. There's some African-American spirituals, like When the Saints Go Marching In. So all of these songs are just really good classic singing songs, and they're good for kids' voices, because typically folk songs have a shorter range, and they're just really great to learn. So maybe if the mom feels like, I don't know these songs, you don't have to. Or even if you feel like, I don't know how to teach my kids how to sing, you don't have to, because there's a video link there that will give you a recording of it, of someone singing it. And sometimes I have a couple of different options. It has links to the lyrics to sheet music if that was available someplace online for free. And if you do play an instrument, you can download that music and play guitar or piano or flute or whatever you want to with it.
Okay. Cool.
There's some copy work of part of the song. So if you have, maybe you're doing the Charlotte Mason method and you really like the copy work. So I have three different types included with each song, just regular printing and cursive, and then the dotted letters for the younger kids to do. There's a coloring sheet that goes with each. So maybe you're doing this with really young kids who don't even write yet, then they can color a picture that goes along with the song.
Something for the whole family. There's something there. You can do it all together. So that's awesome. That's cool. So, well, that's great. I know that I think you probably have wish lists on your site with different things that that you find are favorites for yourself. And I did wish lists too. And so I have the premium course, the Romantic Era one, in one or two of the wish lists, because I have a world schooling wish list and a Europe UK wish list. And I know that I put it in both of those with a bunch of other courses. So the links that I have in the description below they go directly to your page on Build Your Bundle and show the products that you have on Build Your Bundle. And so people can click that to see just your stuff. And then if they want to poke around and look at bundles or create wish lists or different things, they can do that. If they have questions that if you have questions, you can ask them here, or you can pop over to Gena's site and do them. I have your email in there, not your email, sorry, your website in there too. So they can pop over there and look at them a little bit more if they'd like to. Because the goal is that we want people to have quality resources that are easy to use, that their kids walk away really having learned something and kind of internalize it. In this case, walking around humming a tune is a sign that they're learning something. So
I think so too.
Yeah. So, and just preparing them for that world around them that they can explore. And, we will all get back to Europe again someday soon, hopefully. So, yeah.
I'm glad my trips were planned last year.
I know. My mom came last year this week. It was a year ago this week. And I'm like, oh, gosh, I'm so glad you came last year. So, well, thank you. For everybody, the sale goes through the end of the week. No, not the end of the week. It goes through the 18th, which is Monday. So you have a few days to look around. And if you have questions, do ask us. And if we can't answer them, then customer service for Build Your Bundle has all the other answers that we don't. So we have everybody covered. Thank you so much, Gena, for coming and sharing about your products. I absolutely love your products.
Thank you so much.
I am looking forward to some of the new ones that I have my eye on for this next school year too. Great. So I may have them this year not do earbuds so that I can hear the songs.
Yeah.
So.
Play it out loud.
Play it out loud. Exactly. So, all right. Thank you so much. And we will talk with you again soon. I think I'll have you back here in a few weeks and we'll talk about other stuff. All right.
Sounds
thanks.
Good. Thanks, Shannon. Bye-bye.